Now to the newest law in Ohio signed today by Governor Mike DeWine. It ups the ante on those who take part in hazing. It is now a felony, and not only does that mean harsher punishment for those involved, it also broadens the scope of who can be disciplined. Lexa Helwig is here with reaction from a man who survived hazing at Miami.
Tyler Perino tells me it's a bittersweet day. In March of 2019, that hazing incident changed his life. In court, many of the accused fraternity brothers got a slap on the wrist. Now, under Collins law, Perino hopes the harsher penalties will save lives.
I was forced to drink a 6-pack of Smirnoff Ices in a few minutes and a bottle of Crown Royal in about an hour and a half, I'd say.
In that moment, former Miami student Tyler Perino was fighting for his life. The Delta Tau Delta Pledge says he was hazed so badly that night, he told someone to call 911.
I'm in Collins Hall, and there's someone who seriously needs help from alcohol. He says he's going to die. He can't really move, and he's moaning.
The freshman spent the next 7 hours in the hospital. His blood alcohol level was 3 times the legal limit to drive.
It was one of those things that I didn't think it was going to happen to me, and until I was in the middle of it.
Tyler's mom, Laura, says they're the lucky ones. Her son survived the trauma. Newly signed legislation is named in honor of a teen who didn't. Colin Wyant was 18 when he died after a hazing incident at Ohio University. 7 people were charged in his case. The most serious offender got 70 days in jail.
My heart will forever ache for those other parents and siblings having to go through the loss of a loved one and somebody that they're not going to get back.
In Tyler's case, many of the fraternity brothers pleaded guilty. Most were handed $100 fines. Under Collins law, hazing that involves forcing someone to do drugs or alcohol is a felony.
The law going through will definitely save lives in the future, so it's definitely a win, as much as it is sad.
Tyler is determined to keep the movement going. He's already started talking to Ohio high school students about the impacts of hazing.
Just let them know, hey, I'm not here to scare you guys, but just kind of here to let you guys know, what can happen if you're not in a good situation or you don't look out for yourself, you don't look out for others.
And also under Collins law, staff and volunteers at colleges and universities will be required to go through training on hazing awareness and prevention. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Alexa. Well, Ohio is the 11th state to make hazing a felony. Collins law also requires those aware of hazing to report it. If they don't, they can be charged with a first-degree misdemeanor.